الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة للمتقين والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء والمرسلين أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. This is our third lesson on our study when it comes to the field of Sarf. Last time we touched upon verbs and we categorized verbs from the perspective of how many root letters there are, and if or if not there are extra letters along with those root letters. So we said that verbs, from this perspective, when it's categorized in this manner, verbs are either thulathi or ruba'i. And we said that thulathi will either be thulathi mujarrad, thulathi mazid fi. A thulathi verb will either be thulathi mujarrad, thulathi mazid fi. And when a verb is ruba'i, it's either ruba'i mujarrad, ruba'i mazid fi. Does that make sense? Now, our discussion today is specifically on this type, only on this type. So I want you to actually remember this. Our discussion, our lesson today is going to be specifically for the thulathi mujarrad. Let's keep that in mind. What is a thulathi mujarrad? As a quick recap, it's when you have a verb and you look at the past tense third person singular male form of the verb and it only has three root letters and it doesn't have extra letters. Example, nasara. Example, nasara. Okay, so remember our discussion today is specifically for the thulathi mujarrad. It's not for the thulathi mazid fi, nor is it for the ruba'i mujarrad, nor is it for the ruba'i mazid fi. Specifically for the thulathi mujarrad. Keep that in mind. Now, when you have the third person singular male past tense form of a thulathi mujarrad, what you do is you put it under the scale of fa'ain lam. So we have some verbs over here, and all of these verbs have this common factor. They're all, first of all, thulathi mujarrad based verbs, and all of them are in the past tense, and not just the past tense, the third person singular male past tense form, right? So that's what you look at. You look at the third person singular male past tense form, and what you do is put that form under the scale of fa, ain, lam. So you have the fa position, the ain position, and the lam position. So you put the first letter under the fa position, the second letter under the ain position, and the third letter under the lam position. So in this example, you have the noon. The noon is under the fa position, the swad is under the ain position, and the ra is under the lam position. Let's give other examples over here. We have other examples over here. So let's do the same thing. Okay. So you put it under the fa, ain, lam scale. So we have daraba over here, the first letter. Daraba, the dwad will be on the fa position, the ra will be on the ain position, and the lam position will be for the ba. So the ba will be on the lam position. Let's do the same for fataha. Okay, the fa will be in the fa position, the ta will be on the ain position, and the ha will be on the lam position. Let's do the same for sami'a. The sin will be on the fa position, the mim will be on the ain position, and the ain will be on the lam position. Let's do the same for karuma. The kaf will be on the fa position, the ra will be on the ain position, and the mim will be on the lam position. Notice all of these examples. Okay, the diacritical marks when it comes to each of the letters are different, but that doesn't make a difference. What counts is that it's thulathi mujarrad. You know, when we're doing this, we're putting the fa position accordingly, and the ain position accordingly, and the lam position accordingly. What counts is that first of all, it's thulathi mujarrad based, and it's the third person singular male past tense form. It doesn't matter whether the diacritical marks are above or below. So example over here, the diacritical mark of the first letter of daraba is above, the second letter above, the third letter above. Same for this, but however over here, there's a digression, right? So you have the first letter above, but the second letter is below, and the third letter is above. And here, first letter is above, second letter is above, but it's a dhamma, right? And the third letter is above. So that doesn't actually matter. Whether the diacritical mark is above or below doesn't matter. What matters when you're doing this is that first of all it's thulathi mujarrad, and it's the third person singular male past tense form of the verb. Then you can do this. Okay. Now what I want you guys to do, because remember we are touching upon the thulathi mujarrad based verbs today specifically and only. Right. So I want you to actually learn these 14 conjugations, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12. Yeah, 14 conjugations. This is the group for the thulathi mujarrad based verbs. So the past tense conjugations. This is the group for that. So this is the group for the past tense form of the thulathi mujarrad verbs. Now, the way I want you guys to learn it is like this. 10 minutes every day, just 10 minutes every day. You need to do it verbally though. You can't do this in your head. Self is not learnt except you actually verbalize your practice. Okay, you can't do it without verbal practice. So the way you do it is, first of all, for a couple of days, get used to just getting into this rhythm of saying all of this fast. So get into that rhythm by verbalizing it. So say fa'ala, he one man did fa'ala, they two men did fa'alu, they all men did fa'alat, she one woman did fa'alata, they two women did fa'alna, they all women did fa'alta, you one man did fa'altuma, you two men did fa'altum, you all men did fa'alti, you one woman did fa'altuma, you two women did fa'altunna, you all women did fa'altu, I one man or one woman did فعلنا, we all men or we all women did. Get into that rhythm of being able to mention all of these, all 14 of these in one go, fast, okay, and make sure the pronunciation of the Arabic is completely correct. Then, after you've done that, start memorizing it, right? And you need to have this all by memory, okay? You need to actually know this off by heart.